A story in 5 words.
Woke tennis tournament finds player Heather. This is an interesting story. I don't know where I stand on this, so I'm going to talk to you about it. The French Open slapped Paraguayan. Is that how you say it?
I'm not sure.
Who cares? Tennis player Adolfo Daniel Vallejo. Yes, that Adolfo Daniel Vallejo, with a $65,000 fine for saying stuff that they thought was sexist toward the female umpire. Adolfo blamed her for poor crowd control and said that matches of that intensity have to be officiated by a man.
Oh.
Because it's difficult for a woman to do, I guess, like severe disciplinary crowd control. You were saying in the green room that you agree.
Well, I didn't see it, but this should be on that episode. A sexist would say.
Yes.
You didn't lead with that. So anyways, I didn't see it, but I understand, again, haven't seen it yet, but when a man says something negative about a woman, it's like a national crisis, a national emergency. But if like Kat or I say something negative about you men, it's like, oh, women's empowerment. Maybe she didn't do a good job. I'm not sure. It is very common, though, for players when things don't go their way to like blame the referee, I think, across all sports. But in this case, I mean, a $65,000 fine, I believe, was about half. He lost, and I think that was like about half. You shouldn't punish like the thought police. Yes, he said something that was maybe not nice, but he didn't do anything.
No.
I'm okay with it.
I love your analysis. So true.
Okay.
I make fun of Kat, I get in trouble. Kat makes fun of me, you applaud her.
Mm-hmm. Right.
When have you ever gotten in trouble for I was thinking if we had this rule on this show where you were fined $65,000 every time you said something about a woman, you would be living in a rental in no time.
That hurts my feelings. But no one's going to find her for that.
I'm sure it does.
Do you think there's a little bit like his fault, that little tennis pun, which I'm sure you don't love.
Oh, wow.
But anyway, I forgot what I was going to ask. Oh, his fault was that he was a little bit more honest than he should have been.
I think he was frustrated and he was being immature. I think it's immature. I think that's sore loser behavior. I think that's immaturity. And anybody who thinks a woman can't control a crowd has never heard me yell. Although to be fair, they may think it's a man.
Yes. Yes, when I hear you yell, I think, yes. You know what, though, Nick? Okay, this reminds me of, and I'm not saying this is the same thing, but you know when you see tons of videos of female police officers and they're having a heck of a time trying to control, they need like 5 of them to control like one guy. Is it a criticism that it's not a woman's fault, it's just maybe not a skill that they have? I don't know.
Yeah, and he might be a sore loser or he could be incredibly based.
Yeah, yes.
But maybe she wasn't controlling the crowd.
Yeah.
Maybe he was getting in his head. Maybe the ref was in cahoots with the other player.
Well, that's what he thinks, but he probably, maybe he shouldn't have mentioned that she was a chick.
Yeah.
He probably could have just criticized her and said, like...
He could have left that part out there.
Yeah.
But maybe that was just like the last jab.
Yeah, he was just mad. Also, he's from Paraguay. I mean, they're not like us. There's no woke in Paraguay, right? What about you, Jamie?
I prefer a woman to tell me whether I'm in or out. Greg, I have a theory. By the way, it's mostly out. I have a theory. Do you know he lost this match to a 17-year-old child?
Yes,
boy?
that's right.
So I think he was trying to distract the conversation from the fact that he lost to this 17-year-old, and now we're all talking about this. You want the referee to be a man? How about your next opponent's a man, dude?
That's good.
Because you know me, you know I'm a big feminist, you know.
You are.
I am. That's why I became a comedian. So every woman I date will always make more money than me.
Did that when you before you were married? Did the women pick up the check?
Yeah, they would often. Often they would leave before dinner was over.
All right. Well, I guess we'll end on that.
All right, thanks for watching. Check out my new podcast, Hanging Out with me, Sean Hannity. The big interviews, the debates you won't get anywhere else. Like and subscribe for new episodes every Tuesday and Thursday.